Hello friends and bees and friends who are also bees, and welcome to this week's Final Fantasy XIV stream. This week we are going to be doing the Valentine's Day event. We're also going to be doing some inability to speak words. I'm going to be doing the Fae quests because I'm 1.5 quests away from getting to the next level of Fae quests. And then we're just going to be hanging out. We'll be doing some roulettes, might do some PvP, might do some Wondrous Tales. It's gonna be a pretty chill day. I am hoping that if I press the magic gameplay button, it will magically transition to the screen as if I like totally intended it all along and I'm really good at this. I'm desperately hoping it'll be the case. Maybe the game will pick up. You know, it'd be really helpful if I had the right button clicked. Man, I tried to correct my face because I looked super orange and now I look really washed out, but I have to say I prefer how I look in this one to when I looked really orange before. Maybe I should just like remove the attempt at color correcting completely from my face cam, seeing as it seems to be pretty garbage. Anyway, let's start with the Valentine's Day event, which I'm guessing is going to be in, not here, I'm guessing it will be in, actually, New Gridania, because from what I remember, this is where this usually is. And I'm also going to stop sitting like a gremlin. My shirt today is glittery, but it's too cold not to have 2 hoodies on, so we're in this hell together. I logged in and did my my thingy earlier, and it was my thingy. You know what? I've given up on trying to speak. I'm officially resigning from speech. We'll only be communicating in obtuse arm wiggles from now on. What I actually wanted to say was that I logged in and did my mini cactpot earlier. That's why I just left, despite usually doing that first thing. Eeyore is a good name. I was right. I'm also just gonna sprint over there because I'm lazy. Oh my god. I get so happy whenever I see like small children. They are so small. It's funky music time. It's the most important thing. Also, I completely forgot. I put together a truly excellent Valentine's Day outfit. The tonfas look really odd. Anyway, I just need to like G-pose real quick. Pose so that the hearts aren't completely covering my face. There we go. I just love how dumb Maeve's face looks with the, taking actually a good photo as well. May's face looks really dumb when you do the doe emote. Okay. Return to share the ardour and affection of House Valentione with lovelorn Eosians all over. If you know what I mean. Love burns bright in the sun and deep in the sea. Gladly would I share it with thee and thee and thee, and oh, most definitely thee. If it isn't a sight to set my flames of passion further on light, how fair is my favourite emissary of ardour and affection? Mirror's glance into your eyes told me you're a man within whom passions run deep. Might you be willing to serve me in my swan quest to bring true love to pining hearts across Eorzea? Absolutely. Further reading to explain my plight, mind to entrust primary duties to my dear sister Astrid. Why, if she were to rise to the challenge and prove herself my equal, just think of the unbounded love we might spread over the realm together. I feel my best laid plans have already begun to go awry. Upon hearing of my decision, 2 of my esteemed colleagues took umbrage, believing us playing favourites. How could I not see, they insisted, that they would be more suited for the task than my as of yet unseasoned sister? So on the eve of what should be the year's paramount celebration of love and romance, we find ourselves, well, why not bear witness to the unfortunate display for yourself? Oh, poor Astrid. 3 in need of outside intervention. Someone who can convince them to put aside their petty squabbles in the name of spreading love and joys befits the season. Someone like you, my most passionate friend. What say you? My butt looks really flat in this trousers. You would let me down. Wouldn't ever let me down, rather. Well then, shall we? Hear your thoughts on a matter of utmost importance. Pray curtail your discussion and come hither for just a moment. Said, stop your goddamn squabbling and get your worthless asses over here before I kick them from here to Coerthus. I love that music suddenly gets very dramatic. Ah yes. Well, friends, what with the illustrious Countess Arabella, I think if she saw us bickering amongst ourselves like this, on the eve of a holiday honouring her most illustrious something, nonetheless. Poor solution fair for one and all. 3 of you will each try hand at easing the woes of a young man lost in love. One who proves themselves most suited for the task will be rewarded by being named High Emissary of Ardour for this year's thingy. Or if not, I will be judging her worth. Maeve here, an adventurer of no small renown and inimitable impartiality, will serve as arbiter for the challenge, along with the citizens of Gridania who have travelled here to serve, of course. Whoops, I accidentally skipped that dialogue, as is always the case. Sis, Lady Lisette, will bring the circle of love to this man's lonely heart and show once and for all that I am most worthy. But the beloved shall summon the full depths of passion from my burning heart and set this young man aflame with all-consuming zeal and ardour. Can be achieved by splashing simple platitudes, brute force of blind passion, surpassing knowledge of the subtleties of the heart to achieve that which the 2 of you could scarce begin to comprehend. Such devotion to your duty, why, it's enough to make a young lady swoon. Would you not agree, Maeve? Now then, without further ado, allow me to introduce the subject of your first trial. Mistake, yes, true, good poor man. Dark solitude and seclusion are over, yes, verily, for 3 of the most capable and confident emissaries of Ardour will now rush to his aid. The young man in question will prefer to remain anonymous. Needless to say, we must respect his wishes. He has placed his trust in us, and it would simply not do for us to trumpet his heart's deepest desires to all and sundry. Continue, dearest Maeve. Follow my dear colleagues to the man's side, witness their heartfelt efforts, and choose the one who you believe is most devoted to and capable of bringing love into his life. Forth to the whistling miller, my emissaries of Ardour, and let your presence be a beacon of light to cast the shadows from the heart of this lonely young man. Should your confidence falter, remember that the Countess Arabella is always watching over you from above. I like that this is basically actually just a choose your favourite outfit. Because I know you can dye it to look like the other ones, but... it's not as good, you know? Did I say what we can buy yet? No. But... the shirt looks so silly on male characters, and yet I love it. I love things like that. Kindred spirit, always amorous, ever apologies, my friend, for I've not quite mastered my sister's rather distinctive manner of speech. With passion and fervour for matters of the heart sung in the realm, nay, the world over, like the brightest place does my heart burn, that I might kindle the romantic soul of every spirit I meet. Child of years, study the art of love with scholarly devotion unlike any other. Not a single love poem or amorous tale I've not read and analysed 100 times over. Little wonder then that my knowledge in the field vastly outstrips that of my peers. The problem is, Roger Go is a big mood. Also, of the waistcoats, I like his the best, but... Sister spoke this way. Open your sequestered heart to us, friend, and speak unto us of your worries, so we might fill your lonely heart with the warmth of ardour and affection. Be not shy, my good man. In matter of the heart, one must be bold, lest you live the rest of your lives in the shadow of those who have the courage to claim what you do not. Let us know precisely that which you struggle will come to your aid. Know just what concerns you, and I shall use my powers of deduction to find a logical solution to your plight. Don't deserve your services, but I accept them with gratitude. In fairness, I propose that Mayfair carry out the questioning. No objections to take it? Excellent. Maeve, the subject is yours. What are you looking for in a partner? Can't give much thought to the matter. Perhaps you prefer a more mature, grounded individual, someone who shares your taste in food or drink. Any hint at all would be most welcome. After all, how am I to judge my feelings towards someone I've even yet to meet? It's a thoughtful and sensitive soul you are. Worry not, my friend. We shall pry no further on this matter. Thank you for your candour. I'm gonna go ahead and guess that he's a guard. Don't you? I'd rather keep the finer details to myself. Not our intention to pry. You need only tell us as much as you feel comfortable sharing, nothing more. I perform with a physically demanding position. As such, I spend many hours of each day training my body for the task. I'm not as wealthy as the merchants I often encounter, but I receive enough to recompense to put food on the table. I take pride in having earned the confidence of my subordinates and peers. A confident type who holds a position of influence and commands the respect of many. Our man is the most eligible bachelor, would you not? How do you spend your spare time? Sitting on my computer gaming. What little of it I have, I try to spend honing my body and mind that I might better perform my duties. Something you enjoy. A refreshing dip in a cold, clear stream, afternoon strolls through Twellswood. Such activities sound pleasant enough. Most of all, though, it is serving the people that brings me the most joy and fulfilment. Cool commitment. What young lady could turn down such an earnest young man? Am I not right? Thank you very much for the cooperation, Maeve. If you would just kindly wait a moment, my good sir. My colleagues in here will consider your situation and endeavour to offer suitable advice. Understood, and thank you. If you think I'll be showing even the slightest mercy, you'd best think again. Before we continue, something I'd be remiss not to share with the both of you. Considering from you, I am in fact privy to information about our client that you are not. In the interest of equity, I would share it with you. Sneak around behind our backs to spy on the poor man, have we? Knew there was something shifty about you from the start. When our masked man first approached Lisette to seek counsel, I couldn't help but overhear some of the rumours being spread about the man. Well, if you're willing to share this with us, I see no reason to refuse. Trust you agree, Bert? Clem had respect for his peers. Those who know our clients speak quite highly of him as a man of integrity and honour. One fault, as far as I'm able to glean, is it can be a bit too serious for his own good. Thank you, Rodrigo. Instruct you, my good man. At any rate, now that all three of us have the same knowledge at our disposal, what say we begin the contest in earnest? Let us do just that. Colleagues will require a bit of time to ponder the matter, friend. Please leave us be for a short while and return at your convenience. Go do another thing. What advice I intend to offer a lonely soul? But simply, he need only expand his horizons. Both from talking to the man himself and what others say, he has a sterling reputation as a leader and a strong pillar of the community. Precisely because he holds a position of import and influence, it is likely not easy for him to find what he seeks at his place of hiccups. Having no willing to speak of outside his duties, a man's options are hardly limited. That's why I propose he begin his search for his love amongst his clients, those who know him well enough to appreciate his strong character, not so close to make such an engagement uncomfortable. I would say not clients, though, because sleeping with your clients is a bad idea. Happy to oblige. Diligent, devoted, and distinguished with regard to his duties. On the hand, because of him, some find him was sort of a one-trick chocobo, as it were. Answer is clear as day. Find himself a new pastime. Afford him an opportunity to go out and meet new faces, and give him a fresh topic to broach with any special someone who strikes his fancy. What about woodworking? After all, there is nothing a young lady appreciates more than a man who's handy about the house, no? Talk about killing two zebras with one stone. I know not what silly plans my colleagues are proposing, but I can trust you to vote for the obvious choice, yes? But of course I can. Do you recall a friend's response when he asked him what an individual he fancies? A man who cannot answer such a crumpled query is a man who's lost sight of himself and what he truly seeks from life. I intend to propose that our man spend some time at Stillglade Fane when he is off duty. By communing with nature, he might cast off his worldly worries and regain a sense of self, which in turn would afford him greater clarity in his pursuit of love. As devoted as the man is to his training, I've no doubt he would find himself more up to the task of silent self-reflection. Perhaps he might even discover a new side of himself that he never knew was there. How can one truly hope to understand and love one another if one is not at peace and understanding with oneself? Surely this is the best course of action for our masked man. I thank you in advance for your vote of confidence, friend. I have to say, between the three of them, I'm much more in favour of Bert. I think his is the best option. Or do you like Astrid's idea of, like, convince people that, like, yeah, Astrid's, sorry, idea of, like, convince people that, you know, you're more than you seem. Last time, look, carpentry. Astrid says, that's why didn't it? I'm certain not true love he seeks no time. So, her advice is actually interact with more people. If he combined Astrid and Bert's advice, he'd have the advice that I tell myself every day, which is I need to get new hobbies. Gosh, this dress looks so cute. God. I wish Maeve could wear it. I'm so tired of gender lock clothing. It is the worst thing. Gender lock clothing can eat my entire ass. I trust that my 3 associates have each proposed a plan worthy of an emissary of ardour and affection. Not to put complete faith in your judgment. Choose the one you feel best embodies the spirit of Valentione Day and pray bring the individual to me. Should be ever easy, so take a seat you choose. Preparations for the ceremony are long last complete, and you're free to participate whenever your heart desires. It seems emissary, so why not take the opportunity to enjoy the festivities in the meantime? Should be oh so longingly waiting for your return, my dearest adventurer. Nice. That's the Nicetas Amphitheatre. That's any one of the 3 aspiring emissaries, all of whom await you in Old Gridania. I already know I haven't voted for anyone yet, but I'm going to vote for Astrid. Because I like the outfits the most. But also because I like her idea of, like, interact with more people. If you combined Astrid and Bert, you'd have, like, what I need to do in my IRL. You've come to lend me your support, have you not? Definitely. I like the colours on that outfit more. Sister will me well. Quite confident my astute advice is just what a man needs to cast the words from his heart and find the true love he seeks. She'll return to the amphitheatre and share the good news with the set. She'll be proud of me. Of this I'm sure. I know, but I'm lazy and don't like spending money on dye. Looks around shiftily. Plus, I think get out and socialise is generally good advice. Please appreciate my really stupid Valentine's Day outfit. A school degree implied impression in this town of events. Congrats, my dear Astrid. Today's vote is yours, and I dare say it will go far. Also, Astrid is another one of the little sisters that Maeve has now adopted. Countless other adventures and Gridania citizens who have yet to weigh in after all. When the final results have been counted and compiled, pray speak with me anew. It's decided once victory is declared, town will be redecorated with new ornaments of their choosing. Pray look forward to it, my dear friend. When are they going to announce the results? I do like this though. It's a really good way of, like, I don't know, making your choices matter in sort of a unserious way, which I'm always a fan of. Oops. I'm not a fan of the bowler hat, but I do like how this looks. Even when your character is accidentally not wearing trousers. It's very Nero, this is. Although I do really like how this looks, I have to say. I do actually have a waistcoat that doesn't really fit, but if I took it in it would fit pretty okay. and it was all of about £4 from a charity shop nearby, which I'm a fan of. This looks nicest, but I'm probably actually going to keep this dumb outfit. No pockets. What's the point in trousers with no pockets? Obviously it's a requirement to try all of the things on. What do I have for sale this year? I wasn't paying attention. The ribboned hat is cute. I wish it would even just like let me try on the dress. Well, whatever. Okay. What am I doing next? Oh, never mind. I'm doing Alliance next. What I was actually going to do was go do the do my Faerie side quest, because I am like 1.5 way from the next level. But I just did a reset day fun now. We're just gonna hang out and chill and have fun and be bees who are also friends and bees. Where did we end up? The World of Darkness. Bugger. This is annoying because it's not going to give me mogstones, and it's also not on my Wondrous Tale, so really what's the point of it? I really wish people would stop deliberately skewing it to be the level 50s. Oh, ranch dressing, that's a good name. What else have we got? Ranch dressing is the only good name, actually. Kitty Cat Virus is cute, but also not a cat, so I feel like I have been deceived. Enjoy the wrong card that I just gave you. This is fine, meow. Distressed meow. God, I'm so glad they increased the time that words. I'm so glad that light speed is now 15 seconds. Makes life so much easier. Sorry, my shirt has a weird label that is incredibly itchy. Oh, I almost auto-ran there, but that's okay. You really do be out here with the emotional state of one of these tanks is going to pull and it's not going to be me. Also, not my tank. These go relatively quickly. So I'll have to go put those clothes in my glamour toilet and see what I can fuck about with them for any of my glamours. It's my official description for making new glamours is fucking about. It's close. Me. Just fucking going round in a complete circle rather than returning to the place I was before like an idiot. It amazes me that there are people who still don't know that you stand in the things to cleanse your doom. That's what they're there for. At least with the level 60 roulettes, with them being a Mogstone roulettes, people are like actually learning the mechanics and understanding that like you do have to do some things, and just because they're underleveled doesn't mean that they are like easy as piss. Like, you do still have to do stuff. Black Mage can have Little card as a treat. Oh man. So, I just remembered abruptly with a Valentine's Day event that Florence, which is an indie game that I have been wanting to play for ages, is coming to PC on the 13th. So it's going to be I'm going to do a Valentine's Day special stream. Where I'm going to stream that, unlike what I normally do on Fridays, which is eat pizza and play Assassin's Creed. I'm going to be streaming Florence, which I'm very excited for because I've wanted to play it for absolutely ages, and it's been very well recommended, but it's mobile only, and I try and avoid playing mobile games because I don't have much space on my phone. Hi, I hope you're doing well, I hope you're having a good day. Me too, Puggy, who auto ran into a wall. It's a big mood. In this house, we support Puggies who auto run into walls. Oh, oops. Should probably do something about that then there for the Gim Gates, huh? That feels like a thing that we should be doing. Something approaches me out. I stare at my computer, spacing out forever. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I hope you have a soft cat whom you can pet, because they will always make things better. And I am sorry to hear that. It's been a big mood. I've been so, like, just not... This whole day, it's not been, for basically my whole team, like, it's been a bad day, and I came home and I was like, should I just lay on the floor instead of existing? But then I remember that I need to hoover my floor, so I can't really do that. But emotionally, I am lying on the floor rather than existing. I'm starting from scratch on card giving out. I can't remember who I haven't buffed. You know, I still need to collect, like, 12 Copied Factory coins. I thought about that and then I felt bad for the fact that I've not been doing Copied Factory. Ooh, exciting. That'll be good. Loads of my friends are going to TwitchCon in Amsterdam and I do really want to go, but I just spent a lot of money on gig tickets for this summer, and also, like, I can't, I don't know, I don't know how much I actually want to go to Twitch. No, that's a lie. I do want to go to TwitchCon, but I really want to go to see my friends unless they've made, like, the actual convention bit a bit more appealing to, like, small, like, I don't know, it's, a lot of the talks were either, all the talks that I wanted to go to were all for partners, which was frustrating, and a lot of the other talks were like fan talks, or they were like, here's how to get into streaming, like, here's the basics of the equipment you need, and I'm like, that's not this is not helpful for me personally. Like, my equipment setup is pretty okay, you know, comparatively. I mean, you can always invest in more, but what I should invest in is a better personality, but unfortunately you can't buy those on Amazon. Though I have no doubt that, I almost called him Steve Jobs there, Jesus Christ, Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos is probably working on it. Personality Prime. It's where you can install a personality and become a more interesting person. It's the thing I need most in my life. Anyway, the point is that, I don't know if I want to go to TwitchCon. I haven't decided. You know, it'd be great, as if this fucking puggy could, stop dying. It'd be fucking a miracle. The thing is, they can't be standing there to do their positionals, because if your positionals are either side or back, and directly in front of face is neither one of those. That'll be good. Can't relate, unfortunately. Or, not really, unfortunately. But, that'll be really nice, so I'm excited for you. Best of luck with that. I like travelling as long as I'm travelling by train. Like, thinking about TwitchCon, it's like, I could fly to Amsterdam, but I'd rather just get the Eurostar, because even if it's longer, travelling by train is the superior method of travel, and I can literally, the change to the Eurostar is probably the easiest change that I can do, like, in London, or the easiest major travel change that I can do, because what I do is I take an escalator down and I walk and I find the end of the queue and that's it. So I'm not a flight person, I have to say. If I can avoid it, I will. Like, when I was going up to Edinburgh, it would have been easier and probably cheaper for me to have flown, but I took the train instead. Did I have a horrible train journey and spend the entire day travelling by train? Sure did. Did I nonetheless really enjoy myself, regardless of the money that I wound up spending? Also, sure did. So, I appreciate that in the States your trains are, like, subpar, so... I mean, let's be real, over here in the UK our trains aren't great either, but train travel is nonetheless the superior form of transport. Let me up, meow. Let me up, meow. A samurai be like, what if I stood directly in the bad? Level are they? 79. They should know how positionals work. Oh well. Rip my seals. yeah, travel sounds really good. To be honest, I'd be spending a lot of this June travelling. To and from London, and then to and from Milton Keynes, and also to and from Manchester. I put in party chat, that was good buff timing, me. Can I eat it? Etc. Because I buffed literally as the fight dropped, and this dude goes me. I'm like, what does that mean? Does that mean like I feel that, or does that mean like, are you saying it was a bad time to buff me, or I don't understand what he's trying to say. Puggies, be more clear. Learn to communicate, puggies. If you're inside this time, you're not going to get the buff, because I'm not waiting for you to come out. I know the samurai is just small for no reason. Go head over this way if you want to be buffed, small samurai. Need to be better at organising my buffs. I'm just like forgetful. More than anything, that's my #1 sin. Forgetfulness. As an example of what my brain's been like today, a colleague asked me to send out a bunch of emails and copy him into it, and I remembered approximately halfway through sending out the emails, literally 5 minutes later, that he'd wanted me to copy him in. Okay, well, if you guys are doing it, I'll just keep whapping. Thankfully, so it's not like we're losing too much DPS. But yeah. My brain has been like a sieve today. Just avoid the orbs. Bad orbs. Much like the void orbs in Moons of Madness, also known as Vorbs. No, I don't take criticism. Come back, I don't want to walk to have to attack you. Sorry, I'm going to be humming old Fall Out Boy songs to myself, because I listen to them when I'm working out, so now I have musical misery stuck in my head. It is a very good song, but it's also a bit... I don't know. Words. I shouldn't be allowed to speak. Come back, meow. At least I got that, attack off. Demon's Keen of Healing. This one. The, I think... Yeah, the other one, Puggy got. This is exactly what I'm wearing. One of my favourite Final Fantasy XIV tweets ever, just as a fun fact, is from this raid, and it's when Cloud of Darkness says, "I am Cloud of Darkness," and the caption is, "When you're the Cloud of Darkness." And it just appeals to me in a way that is difficult to describe. Puggy is going to fucking murder all of us. That's what you get when you bring the thingy into the middle of people. It's death. Ooh, that is exciting. I do have a package to pick up tomorrow at the mail centre, which I'm hoping is my new part of my new ID information, so I can finally change my last piece of ID and be free of my accursed dead name forever. So I don't know what else it would be, considering I literally have not ordered anything in ages, unless it's gig tickets. Ooh, very exciting. Nah, gig tickets, they probably wouldn't require signature, actually. Really, I should have said if you're going to deliver it in the day, deliver it to work, so I can pick it up then, but... Thank you. It is, to be honest, I mean, there's... The reason for the delay is that I am a garbage child and put it off for ages. I mean, one of them I forgot about and the other one I put off until abruptly this winter when it became relevant, so... But hey. Once I change my American ID, then I can apply for financial aid, and then... well, I can't get a reduction on any of my college applications probably, but maybe I can get financial aid if I wind up going back. So... Inevitably it'll turn out to be something else completely random. Like, it will be gig tickets, and it's like, this is great, but it's also really not what I was looking forward to. God, that's how I know I'm an adult. When gig tickets are less exciting than a new piece of ID. On the other hand, it means I have to walk to the mail centre tomorrow, which is a nightmare because it is in the middle of an industrial park. But that's okay. Let me leave, meow. I was clicking on the wrong thing. That's why I couldn't leave. I was not, in fact, clicking on the leave button. That'd explain it. Time to sit here completely distracted and space out into the universe. I'll just do all of my raids for now. Then I'll sign up as to expert as DPS and then go do the Faerie quests. Oh, it's cold. Just gonna... It's not my Wondrous Tales, is it? No. It's like Escape 4 is on my Wondrous Tales. Splish. Goosh goosh. It's slime time. There we go, Jesus. Hope you didn't have an opener you didn't want to screw up. is going to possess that. So we want to go over here, splish about, get fire resistance up. Quick spot a new one. Oh, whoops. Enjoy your shield, everyone. Forgive me for my awkward humming to this, by the way. Right. Sploosh the thingy. Nice. And then... oh, thank goodness Puggy did get it. That's the important thing. Please don't stun that. You're a machinist and that means you can move. Meow meow. Try desperately to remember which side of this you need to stand on. It is this side. Either that or it isn't, and we've all been fooled. It is this side. Stand not on the thing. Stand not on the thing. Plugs are fast to snooze these all away. We want to stand here, which is roughly where the safe spot is. And I want... another card, please, and also thank. Star's already exploded. Rip. There we go. It's fine. See? It's fine. Don't worry about it. Everything is all absolutely fine. I gave myself that card by accident, but that's okay. Nice. Being a newbie, Pugsworth picked that up really quickly. I wonder if maybe they've done it in a different character and just like forgotten on this character. Or they're a really smart puggy. We just don't know. On trial. Roulette. I don't wanna do ring scenario. And I wish 5060 gave me gave me tomestones rather. Although, it'd be a better place doing leveling, really. Finding Rival Wings. Rival Wings is the one that's giving you tomestones, isn't it? Listen, they have to exist somewhere. It is. Oh, if I do Rival Wings, I can get a sticker too. I could just keep resetting Rival Wings and get 9 stickers out of that if I can survive doing 9 matches. We'll see. I might wind up doing that instead of doing. Well, no, I'm going to queue up for Expert Relay after this, so. Pugsworth made the dress look so good. It looks so cute on them. God, there are so many like cute girls wandering around wearing these dresses. It's too much for me. Can't be doing with it. Damn BB is a big mood. It's my entire emotional state at any given time. I did get everyone. I don't really want to drink Deeper the Seas anything, it'd be very salty. Probably not very nice either. It looks so cute. I love it. I wish other like male body characters could wear it because it does look really cute on them. I at least wish you had the option to like try them on. Gendered clothing is a loser ideology or something. God, this music is very good. In the spirit of Valentine's Day, I'm gonna say possibly chocolate. But also think about the discount that good chocolate will be on the 15th. That's what the day is for, really. I'm playing romance games. I totally forgot that this puggy was not melee. Whoops. Mabby. Standing right in the exit. Now that's what we call efficiency. Right. Sign up for expert. Swap to or teleport to leader run. Aww. That is both cute and very good timing. Yay, puggies everywhere. Right. I can't apply glamour plates. I can't apply my stupid glamour plate. I should have thought of that earlier, but I'm not smart. I don't know what she's asking us to do. Catching fish. Finding a shiny pebble. I like this. You look like you've got some time to spare. Go find some water. Enjoy flying about on the Whirring Lanner, which is the best one. It is very pretty. Actually, all the Lanners are extremely good. Because the Whirring Lanner is really, really pretty. The only one of these that I'm missing now is I'm missing Nidhogg's and not Sephiroth's, Zervan's. Both of whom I've actually beat on Extreme. I just need to grind out forever to get the damn things. Ooh, I have enlightenment now. Dope. I have been enlightened. It only took this long. I'm in fact going to do all three of these because I need the experience more than anything else. I also got the thing that makes it that 75% chance, so basically you gain chakra as you go without having to like expend time I was about to say queuing it, which is not the phrase, not without having to spend time meditating. Here it is, hiding. Where I never expect it to be. Ish. Let's go find us. Gosh, even though I hate all things underwater with a passion, because it is the accursed realm, this lake is so pretty. The lily pads are absolutely stunning. I just have to not think about the fact that they're lily pads. I hate underwater things. Assassin's Creed 4 is like a bunch of underwater areas and it makes me want to die. It's like all of my least favorite bits about underwater combined into one. Nice. Let's go hand these in. It just decided when... Ah, there we go. Back in music territory. So I have a phobia of seaweed. Also plants with long leaves, or large leaves, which seaweed falls into. And I hate jellyfish. And I hate the idea of everything underwater. It is all extremely cursed and bad, and I don't like it. I don't trust it. I would rather, if I was given a choice between anything in an underwater region, I would choose an underwater the anything, rather. Ironic given how much I loved Soma, which was primarily underwater. But I just like ignored a lot of that. So having to do the underwater sections of AC4 is like its own sort of special hell. It's like, hide from the sharks in the seaweed, and I'm like, I'd rather die. I'd rather let this shark eat me and fucking die. I'm actually not going to hand this one in just yet because I want to do this. I know I said I wouldn't overthink things. Still troubled by the possibility that Anlad was born of Titania's ether. Don't know how you see such things, but just pixies taking on the ether of another doesn't make you that person. You're simply another pixie. It's in keeping with known of pixies that you aren't empathetic by nature. I thought you would have more of an attachment to your friend at least. Fact is, a pixie is a pixie. It doesn't matter whose soul they came from or that they inherited someone's dreams. Having said that, if someone was my friend, I feel as though I'd want to, I don't know, understand them, I suppose. What's more, when Titania's consciousness leaked out of the castle, we all felt their torment as if it were our own. If Anlad was indeed born of their ether, then that torment is literally their own, and I can't help but still feel sorry for them. Before they became king, my friend wasn't so different to the rest of us. Just loved a little more by nature is all. Deep down, I don't think that Anlad is so different either. Must be something we could do to help them. To begin with, I want to ask that boy in Mordsuk a few questions. Come, let's go to Licky Meg, rather. Not yet. I want to... expert. I'm normally okay with stealth and in for, like, it's pretty alright. I have an outfit which looks dumb as shit, but it does reduce the likelihood of being noticed, so I've been wearing that all the time, even though it looks really stupid and I don't like taking screenshots with it. Anyway, it's just the underwater sections. Oh no. To be honest, there are a lot of stealth games where I'm like that. I'm pretty bad at stealth in any game where it isn't built for it. So, for example, in Assassin's Creed and Dishonored, for example, I'm alright with the stealth, because, like, the game is literally built to be stealth games. But in, anything else, like RPGs and stuff like that, I'm really bad at it, because I'm like, but what if I want to mush my face directly into the enemy? Who cares if that's not the sensible way to do things? I want to. Why does Puggy keep form shifting? Keep stacks, I guess? I have absolutely no idea how to play Monk at 80 because I'm not on it. I'm level 80 on it yet, so... I have to say, my attitude is always going to be, if it's a game that is designed for stealth, then I can do the stealth. As soon as it becomes, like, yeah, a game that's like, you can hit things, a large part of my brain is like, why would I be stealthy when I could just hit the thing? It's much more efficient. Get ready to fry. The song's so catchy. Chicken tenders. Get ready to fry. First loading into this with Osterby was like, what is this? Exactly. Show enemy who's boss and then you don't have to deal with them. Do I have my throat lozenges in here? I do not. They're in my... They are where you would expect throat lozenges to be. It is not in my living room. Boy howdy does my throat hurt. FF14 suggestion. Pay attention to what's happening in game so you can react to mechanics appropriately. Me. Oh, which way are we going, Puggy? Rip that poor monk's positionals. I always forget that the preferred thing if you have melee in your party is to instead bring it over to the sides. My habit is always just to bring it like in because that's where the tank is and where the other person usually is. I'm going to die unless you heal me. Thank you. You know what I can get from this? Fucking sticker. I always do this. Tasty materia. Tasty hitting the wrong button. That's okay. God, I wish the Eggy Assaults won. Oh, pissing. The fact that they are count as actions now is so frustrating. The fact that you can't, like, the fact that, I don't know, the fact that they're more powerful does not make it less frustrating that they are now proper actions. Because they used to be the thing that I would, like, weave in between my, my GCDs, and now I can't weave them anymore, and it's really annoying. Let me weave again. Meow. At least, you know, at least it's not the most recent dungeon, which I suck royal ass at. It could always be worse. I could always have to do that stupid broom fight again. Every day that I have to do that broom fight is an affront against all deities that exist. And no, this is not just because I'm bad at it. It's mostly because I'm bad at it. I do love how that ability looks. It does look very cool. Just ignore the AoE that you just saw me use. Give me the things to turn into, to turn the long way around into Gil. Tasty. I can't believe this monk is beating me on. Monk is beating me so badly on the. That's better. Back up to where I should be, which is second highest in aggro. Just for a bit. Just because I was mildly beefy. I'll go back to being negligibly okay in a minute, but just remember that for a bit I was beefy. Pardon me, sorry for the big yawns there. It was incredibly rude. Don't mind me, I was thinking about American politics again and then I got sad all of a sudden. This stream is the worst possible time to be thinking about it, but you do, and then Brock, you're like, why? There he is, the boy. The absolute boy. Whoops. I stood straight in that like an idiot. It is me. I am the disaster puggy. Scooch back this way. I'm already really far away, so nobody can hit me with their cuties. There we go. Ouch. Is that not actually ouch, just like emotional ouch? Maybe I should queue for rival wings. Like, just chill out with some PvP at the end of this. I do sort of want to do a leveling roulette though. I suppose I could queue up for PvP while I do the fake quest, because I bet most people haven't done on doing their thing. I doubt I'm gonna get the Namazi necklace this time around, which I'm not as fussed about. I got the thing I really wanted, which was the lana that I didn't have. Sticker, tasty sticker. Normally I can't the other DPS. Wow, I got a thing that I don't need. And a thing that I do need. Surprise, I already had it. Whoops. Oh well. That's how it be sometimes. Let's go do this fake quest. I love it here. Although it's sad that you can't sit on these things or on the giant chairs. Like, if I try and sit on this, I sit in a way that's sure to hyperextend my knee and really hurt it. This is, except for the arm like slightly clipping through, is more akin to how I sit on things. Except these bars would really cut into your back. Anyway. Good to see you again. Is Pale Pixie with you today? The poor lonely one? You mean Anne Ladd? Did you speak with them? Just a little in my dream. There's something about them that reminded me of my sister. I found them crying alone in a cold, empty place. I felt sorry for them and said I'd be their friend. And then what happened? But they tried to create water for my sister, only they were really clumsy and made the water into a monster instead. Wait, that nightmare wasn't even meant to be a nightmare? Right, everything turned into a mess in the dream, but I'm grateful to Anne Ladd. They gave me the chance to face my fears and helped me to remember my promise to my sister. It's time to get up. I have to go now, but you can call me again anytime. The more I learn about Anne Ladd, the more I feel sorry for them. One would be forgiven for thinking you were immortal. Perhaps it's due to time you spent rollicking in their dreams, and more recently, the company you've been keeping. Due to the time you spent, rather. I don't care about all that right now. We have another region to reclaim, the Greatwood. As are the cruel, many there have dreams about wanting to be useful to others, and to have others regard them well. I see. I believe my master referred to this as the need for self-esteem. In any case, you'll be pleased to know I've already sniffed out where the nightmares are concentrated. Let us make for Slitherbow. Is it time to rescue a small rabbit? I'm assuming we're going to help a small rabbit. A baby bunny. Sorry, I've got a cut on my lips, so I'm smothering it with lip balm to try and help it heal. I don't know if it works, but it makes me feel better, and really isn't that the main thing. Hi, Tierback. Feels something or someone is watching me. I would not be surprised if the spirits of elves still abide here. Let us be quick about our task. As before, we seek a slumbering child. Maeve, we leave the east to you. What about northwest? Do they not count? I forgot also it's Slitherbow, so no baby bunnies. Can dream about helping a baby bunny though. No one's around here. I thought for sure this is where they'd be hanging out. Nope. Oh, watch me fucking hit the wrong button. I thought for sure and also certain they would be in here. Ah, right on the very edge of the circle, of course. Oh, please, you have to believe me. There's our source. Quiet, she's stirring. A flying pig and a pixie? Am I still dreaming? Wait, you can see me? Denizens of Slitherbow magically gifted, and as a child she possessed a natural affinity to pixies. It's not a wonder that she can see you. Sorry, but I'm not myself right now. Every time I close my eyes, it's the fault all over again. Everything burning all over again. Those animals, they were my friends. So you've known loss too. Can't. I won't let any more animals suffer the same fate. I'm going to become a priestess, and then everyone will listen to me. It's alright. We're going to make the nightmare disappear. Such ugliness has no place in the Humeg. We'll watch over you and keep you safe. So rest easy now, and go back to sleep. Not on that hard bed she went. Just straight up wood, not even a blanket. Most intriguing indeed. Don't you have a nightmare to devour? I love the emotes. Why? Why? The piggy reactions are so cute. We have to talk. They don't appear to be in a talkative mood. God, why don't you listen for a change? My poor belly. It's as if there's a volcano in there. I'm really intrigued by this, more so than any of the other stories, I think. Maybe it's because I find pixie mythology really interesting. Ready or not, here it comes. And just look at Maeve. Get ready now. Ugh, bad. Dis and also like. Lucky. 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 You've done it again. Phew, moment later I'd have been roast. Porcelain. Porksy's become porcelain, not roast. This is my favourite sentence. Anyway, the nightmare is gone. Let us see how little girl is doing back in Slitherbough. That was a delicious pun, and I approve. I had to express my appreciation for porcelain as a pun, because it is very good. Well, I was wondering where you'd gone. I wanted to thank you for helping me in my dream. You remember? You see, for as long as I can remember dreaming, I've had prophetic dreams. I make it a point to note what I see in them. 2 years ago I saw it was about to be full fort gone, the Sea Eater attack and the fire that broke out. I tried to warn everyone, to tell them to flee, but no one would believe me. No one saved Master Montoya, but by the time I got word to her it was too late. I felt so powerless then. Simply because I was a child, I had no voice. I wanted so badly to be heard, to be respected. I dedicated myself to becoming a priestess, but no matter how I tried, I always felt as though I could never do well enough. I always feared I would fail. Then I wouldn't be able to check anyone or anything. Then the nightmare started and I was made to relive that day, made to feel my own powerlessness over and over again. That's called PTSD! I just about given up hope when you came and showed me that dream. Thanks to your vanquishing the nightmare, I feel at peace now, with myself and who I want to be. May I ask to whom I owe my gratitude? I'm an old friend of Master Montoya's. Truly, Master Montoya's friend? There's no one I admire and respect more. She's so wise and gentle and beautiful. I want to be just like her. I have to pay this Montoya's dream a visit. Be sure to make you appear as well, Maeve. We can dress you up like this and... Ooh, yes, like that. Best return to my training, though I'll keep working hard. I won't let the fear of failure burden me anymore. My thanks again, and please take care. She's so cute! Oh... To be seen and appreciated. Get used to this. But come now, let's return to Lady Meg and open the gate before Anlad finds a new target. No, I don't want to abandon it. Jesus. Wrong fucking button. It makes me really sad, but like in a... I don't know how to word it. Sad in the way that, like, again, I really like how it's tying into like the actual world around you. It's a really neat way of doing it. I'm intrigued to see what the next beast tribe will be. I also desperately need to catch up. Like, I need to start crafting so I can start doing the crafter beast tribes, but lies on the floor. Young March yells at Cloud, etc. Okay, so we've got one. It's the gate that's like easiest to get to left. Let gate to Ractica Greywood. Go on and lift the seal. Claim the dreams of those in the Greatwood. Beautify the bag, and for this they require your aid. Yep. With that, there's just one gate left. And where does it lead? I haven't the faintest. Before the nightmares, there wasn't a fifth gate. I couldn't begin to guess what's beyond. You didn't think to mention this? Never mind. One can't expect a pixie to adhere to logic. I guess... And lad. Cicely, Meg. Seeing seems cold and forbidding no matter where I go, but here it's different. Here it's warm and inviting. To think that dreams could be so beautiful. Fear not, I've hardly any power left, and yet I don't want to fall asleep. I don't want to have that dream again, the one inside the castle on the lake. Then you were indeed seeing Titania's dreams. Not sure, it's a dream of a lonely soul that my heart shows me. A dream of rollicking and playing with a dear friend. But every dream I touch turns into a nightmare, and everyone despises me, mortals and pixies alike. And lad, you always talk of what someone else wants, but what of yourself? What are your desires? I only know that in the dream of my castle, a nasty monster appears. In a terrible grating voice, it whispers in my ear, you were born to bring nightmares, a plague. With the powers you possess, you mustn't question your own existence. If you do, your essence will thin out until it's consumed. I've had enough of all this doom and gloom. I'll be your friend, alright? So please, let's put an end to all this. You'll be my friend? Ah! You alright? Didn't seem to do anything. No, you're not my friend. I'm lad. Let's head outside for now. I hope the Porksy pets are so, like, expressive. I don't know, I just find it all really cool. Fairy mythology, am I right? It's the best. Ooh. Spriggy. Found where Ricky ended up. Hi, Thunsul. Let me out, meow. Ow. Love to move your ankle and have it be like click, 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 click. Seem fine. Just a little tired, perhaps. Surmise that had you shared Aunt Mad's needs, you would have become the source of the nightmares like the children. That's why they said I can be their friend, because I don't share their needs? I believe so. Why do they have to make things so complicated? Well, there isn't much we can do about Aunt Mad until they choose to reappear. Let's focus on filling Practica with fun and happy dreams. When you have time, Maeve, Uene is always looking for help. Doop, doop, doop. Nice. Style and Undyne's heart. Literally. Splish splash. Right, what have you got for me? Whoa, wind up pixie. I'm so happy. Pixie's honor. I love that. Here we go. Dreams to present this man as a gift to those children they befriended. It doesn't make mischief, so you don't need to be constantly looking over your shoulder. Aww, so pretty. Cute. Oh, I love. Okay, had a hideout. I didn't get bored, so I came back. Usually to leave their villages. I wish people would find them. Sad. Like mushrooms. It's a rhetorical question. like that. I like the descriptions of these quests. What was it? Dreamers. To wake up. Patient to uphold. To join us. To Seeker. Cup. Or Beaver. Well, the sneaky ending are optional. Won't be fun if you really scare them. Which could be called to no swan of Ant of Alarm. Proxies. All North wants to go and make off with the one I ordered for Platiny, so both I and the dreams are proxyless. Oh, when I get on my hands on those proxy snappers. Snack you in the face for. Proxy napper, not proxy snapper, Jesus. It would be easier as if I just teleported to Platiny. Open the right tab again, that would be helpful. Still has a long ass way to go. Heh, heh. Ah, getting stuck in mushrooms. Bad, 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 bad. Bad content. Here we go. Who are you? Got mortal to the dirty work, did they? You don't scare me. Not like those V children. But the baby bunnies. But baby bunnies though. Baby bunnies. Small baby bunnies. Ah. One of my co-workers has a rabbit. His name is Sage. They are very cute. But they absolutely hate going to the vet. Oh shit, I should have hit that beforehand. This. Because I can then do that. I may have lost my stacks, but that's okay. So I got what mattered, which is the ability to do a cool attack. Some instructions. Firing an affectionate snort, it turns toward Leader Ran. I always feel like I'm pronouncing that wrong. I feel like it should be pronounced like it's Irish, which would be more along the lines of leader instead of leader. But Irish pronunciation is odd. Basically, a lore unto itself. Ah, leave me alone, meow. Fine. And even better, I'll forget to face change so I don't get the crit. So I thought I had my phone going off. At least Tornado Cake rather looks really cool. Tornado Cook, the new Cooking Mama overcooked type game. Ah, beans. Maybe I should just, like, get out of here. Actually, the more I kill things, the more, experience my bird gets, so it's worth. Thinking about that fourth stack. And how what it means is I'll have to learn how to actually properly form shift instead of doing what I currently do, which is just stay a Fist of Fire unless it's like damage time, in which case I turn to Fist of Earth. I don't know how to play this class. I've looked up a Monk at level 80 for beginner's guide, and then I was so like confused by what all of the things are and not knowing anything that I was like, I'm just going to not. Pardon me. Right, let's go hand these in. Okay. There you go. A present. Line tool. Put down cold cave. I don't have to imagine them. I can make them. Haha, fantastic. Oh well, did you find them? A bit more practice. Safe account. Some loveliest dreams of the Corksy, so charming. First station when the new men Pliny that arrived. They were so very anxious about it. Somebody really need to learn to calm down if you ask me. Nice. So my 132 minus 24 is 08 divided by 18 is 6 days exactly. The next bit, which is pretty dope. Right, let's slash return. Stop picking at my cuticles. No, do not do that thing, me. Love to have things be copyright claimed as soon as you put them on YouTube, before you even make them live. It's my favourite emotion. Right now I want to do this. I want to sign up for leveling. And then I can't apply glamour plates. How frustrating. Fine, I'll swap to Bard and do some PvP. That's what I'll do. We'll finish off with some light PvP and me being very sleepy. Ah, damn, this doesn't count. It's one of my stickers, how frustrating. On level I'm big pulling. Wonderful. These other classes are level 80, so they should know how to, like... how to tank. Oh, pardon me, sorry. It's officially real yawning hours for me, unfortunately. Nice. Sick job. I've stopped my yawns, I'm sorry. I'm not bored, I'm just sleepy. I'm so sleepy. It gets to this point of the night and I start yawning my eyes off no matter like what's going on or what I'm playing or what I'm doing. I'm so tired all the time. Need to eat better and sleep more. That's what I need to do. Gosh, this place has got some truly excellent creepy music. Ah, rude. There we go. Beat this bad boy up. This bad boy. I'm spacing out really bad. Please forgive. I am an inherently spacey person. It's unfortunate what happens on stream, but that's how it be. Ah! Twas I was the fool. Or fool in the scrub and the clubiness. No, I'm not going to finish that sentence. It looks so dumb. I love it. Oops. Please forgive the auto run, folks. Thank you for not allowing people to beg for. Makes my life a whole lot easier. Look, there are the... Yeah, so the Gunbreak is level 80. They just haven't bothered to upgrade their gear, I guess. Don't you get like a full tank set when you hit 80? Am I making that up? I thought you did. Well, I mean, I was the scrub in that case for standing in AoE, but... Oh, whoops, there was another one. I just wasn't paying attention and didn't see it. Yes. Please give me slaying earrings. Although, actually, I think I already have them, so... Nice. Although, I definitely don't need that. I need to remember, be better at remembering who I've buffed. Okay, now it's down. Probably should have saved buff. Well, no, a Dancer and a Red Mage, they can both instant cast. I do have horoscope. I should be using it really. Shouldn't I? Thinking about American politics again. Every time I'm not actively doing something, that's what I wind up thinking about. It makes me so grumpy. How dare one entire half of my, like, country's, multiple countries' politics dominate my thought process at the moment. Ugh. There is no point running over there. All you're doing is making things worse for yourself, Buggy. Bump once we're at the next bit. Here we go, here's where I will bump. Here we go. Scooch. Efficient, practiced scooching. You love to see it. More than about things. Soon I'll have an entire collection of level 77 jewelry. Ho ho ho. Oh, I think our dancer is like an actual literal child. By which I mean a newbie. Not like a literal child, because that would be odd. God, this music's so good though, internet. You'd love to see it. Ha! Guesswork, baby. Oh. Attack's not connecting. You hate to see it. Next is down. Jesus, that took long enough. Oh, intestinal crank. It's me every day. Please step back into the storm, Puggy. Actually no, Puggy can't be a newbie because they have the living memory tag, which requires you to have completed the whole story. Oh, beans. Whew, it's close. Okay, now it's down. You ever see your own hand in your face cam and then you just get really worried for a hot second before you remember that it's yourself? No, just me? Okay. Nice. Right, do I want to do PvP or not? You know what? I will do one round of PvP, or at least I'll queue for it. Whether or not I actually do it severely depends on how long it takes to pop. But we will queue for a PvP. I think it's Bard, because I like playing Bard as I have no memory of this place. Right, of course, the most important thing. As much as I love this OTT glamour, it is of course time for the Valentine's Day glamour. This should at this point just be, like, known. Give you items. Nope. Not you. I will give you my items. I'll stop leaning my arm on right in the elbow in the prime pain-causing place. I already have a full set of level 77 jewelry. That's fine. I don't want to do that. I want to put this up for sale for 900 and 100. Put that up for sale. And then I guess we're just going to sit here, although the average wait time more than 30 minutes does not fill me with hope, I have to say. Oh dear. We, as the kids would say, bay. Do, 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 do. Right. Is the real question. Do I want to wait for PvP? No, I don't. Instead of that, let's do some Wondrous Tales. Unsized party, here we go. Right, let's do trials. Let's start with Yarida Extreme. Here we go. Harling Eye Extreme. If I can get one line, I will go redeem it for those 50 tonestones. I can't save it to next Tuesday actually because I think it expires next Tuesday, so yeah. No, I just summoned my bird. My Bahamut even. Would that be invulnerable? It's so rude of you. Right, there is no hope. I almost did like this /TY thing. We're gonna move a log. Same hat. loud. I can't pull this off. I should be so annoyed at myself. That's better. Oh, where's the exit? Meow. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do Heart of the Creator. Which one is Heart of the Creator? I can't. Well, I probably could solo the Heart at 12, to be honest. At this point, maybe. Oh. You know what? Give it a go. The worst that will happen is I die repeatedly. Actually, the worst that can happen is that when the ad drops down, it will destroy me, but whatever. It's fine. There we go. Now, I may be about to die of horrible death, but you know what, it'll be entertaining at least. Probably should have done this as a class that can actually heal themselves, but whatever. There we go. I could not see my Yegi for a second there. Fun fact, when I first started, this might be what kills me. playing this game. One of the first streamers I was watching was playing this on, was doing this on Extreme. So I have fond memories of this from that alone. Okay. This is where I rebuild my HP. Or a single attack fucking incinerates me. So I can pop another pot if I wait 20 minutes. 20 seconds rather. Also this will heal me. Real question is, can I outlast Cruise Chaser? And the answer is nope. I'll give it one more go. At least we're enjoying the funky music. Wait, alas, I cannot start with Firebird, but I can start strong nonetheless. There's actually no reason for me to bring this anywhere, because the only person who gets hit is me, so... hit this now. That'll give me time to deal with that. So I have 20 seconds, I can pop another potion. What? I was out of that. You know what? Never mind. This isn't happening. Much as I wish it was, it is not happening. And with that, given that it is, it is that time again, and I am out of it, as you can tell, and need to take a break. I am going to end things off here. I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. It is very, very, very much appreciated, and I hope that you enjoyed. I will be streaming Gods Will Be Watching this Thursday, where hopefully I won't be stuck in a desert for 2.5 hours again. Then on Saturday it'll be Mass Effect Andromeda, where we are going to get ready to go hunt down Meridian. Next Sunday will be Destiny 2, where we will be finally finishing off the Red War story after so long. We'll actually be going back to it. And next Tuesday will be Final Fantasy XIV, where it'll be more hanging, more chilling, more roulettes and raids and a fun time. I'm probably going to start queuing for Copy Factory again so I can start building up coins before 5.3, because that's the sort of person that I am. Anyway, take care everybody, have a wonderful evening, take care of yourselves, and I shall see you guys on Thursday.